Welcome to African Home Building News on PETV, brought to you by PE Live from our studios at Ofanko, was sponsored by Temple Mount and the African Home Building and Renovating magazine. Our international news is sponsored by Events Afrique. Coming up in the headlines, board practice on views real estate projects in Ghana, housing project for Akosombo Dam victims commissioned, and in other news, Toronto housing market shows signs of improvement in 2024. My name is Nanaya Otrebia. Now the news in detail. But Properties Limited, a leading real estate developer and a provider of high-end apartments and house rentals in Accra, has hosted an online event to unveil promising off-plan real estate projects in Ghana. The event focused on creating generational wealth through strategic property investment and offered networking opportunities. In Ghana, real estate is highlighted as a dependable investment, providing protection from inflation, flexible rental income, collateral from loans, tax savings, and portfolio diversification. The event featured market analysis and showcased projects by CPL Group, a reputable company with 2 decades of experience, known for successful developments like Oasis Park Residences and Avenue Gardens, including anticipated Belmont development in East Legon. Now, away from that, the Bono Regional Lands Officer, Mr. Benjamin Jojo Edu Hansen, has expressed concern over chief's interference in vested lands, leading to frequent disputes. He emphasized that the Lands Commission should handle land allocation in Sunyani as stipulated by the Constitution. Recent years have seen chiefs and non-struct families taking on these responsibilities, resulting in a surge of land disputes. Mr. Edu Hansen calls for collaboration among chiefs, non-struct families, and the Lands Commission to address the issue and find mutually beneficial solutions for land allocation and management in the region. Now, in more news, the Member of Parliament for North Tongu, Mr. Samuel Okujato Ablakwa, launched the second phase of a housing project for constituents displaced by the Akosombo Dam spillage. The initiative involved construction and accommodations for 300 affected individuals. The commissioning ceremony on February 10, 2024 was announced on social media, with former President John Dramani Mahama set to officiate. Mr. Ablakwa expressed gratitude to partners and emphasized his commitment to leaving no spillage victim behind. The Safe Alternative Housing Project stands on collaboration efforts addressing challenges faced by those impacted by the dam spillage, providing a secure living environment for 300 individuals. Now, please stay with us as we go for a short break. We would be right back.
Dear friends, come along with me on a journey of your dreams to that place of peace and tranquility, a place to call home, Temple Mount. Imagine the Garden of Eden, just with beautiful homes. Our journey begins as the sumptuous gates of Temple Mount opens gracefully to reveal the wide, tree-lined boulevard of Abraham Drive. Come along with me for the slow drive through of this most exquisite of developments in Ghana. On each side of Abraham Drive are the most beautiful white homes with red brick tile roofs of rich gray slates. Each home is a masterpiece of architecture and is surrounded by lush green lawns and a radiant array of flowers and plants. The pavements are carefully designed for safety and to enhance the beauty of the whole development. As we approach the well-laid-out communal area, the breathtakingly beautiful infinity pool comes into view. Imagine yourself lying in it with a cold drink on a very hot day. pure heaven. Set out around the pool are the outdoor sitting areas amidst the trees and plants, providing a welcome shade and a gentle breeze. Step into the Cotton Club restaurant and cafe. This is a social club exclusively for the residents of Temple Mount and their families and friends. Here you can enjoy a wide variety of drinks and food freshly cooked on site. On Friday and Saturday nights, there is a live band which plays soft blues and jazz music for residents and their guests. Further along is the well-stocked communal shop with a small bakery with lots of provisions and drinks and a very good supply of commonly used medicines. As we walk along, there is the communal gym furnished with first-class gym equipment. A few steps away is the children's playground with an assortment of very good and safe playground equipment. As you turn the corner, hidden away amongst the trees and flowers, you come across the most beautiful little white chapel, a little temple on the mountain. It's there for those moments of quiet contemplation and to say a little prayer, and for small events like christenings and birthdays for your little children and grandchildren. Further along in the communal area is a huge garden center for those of you with green fingers. I promise you, you will be spoilt for choice by the vast array of flowers and plants to choose from. Along the perimeter and throughout Temple Mount, there are more than 2 miles of pedestrianized walkways underneath the branches of the trees. The park benches dotted along the way are good for a little rest. The walking paths will inevitably take you to the natural spring water source on Temple Mount. When you do come to it, I ask you kindly that you are respectful. Remember, it's been there since the beginning of time. Temple Mount is a home for people of all ages. Remember a time not so long ago when the world was more innocent and little children rode their bikes safely all over the community and had friends on every street, and parents were happy and secure in the knowledge that their precious little children were safe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home. Welcome to Temple Mount.
Welcome back from the break. This is African Home Building News brought to you by PE Live from our studios at a fan call. Now in international news, the Toronto housing market is showing signs of improvement in early 2024 with an uptick in home sales despite recent declines in housing prices. A report from RBC suggests that the market may be reaching its bottom, especially with the recent drop in fixed mortgage rates. The report acknowledges stretched affordability conditions but anticipates a potential turnaround in the spring, expecting prices to bottom out gradually recover in the second half of 2024. The housing market's average selling price experienced a peak in February 2022, followed by a decline later that year. That is all for news. Thank you for staying with us, and a very big thank you to Temple Mount, the African Home Building and Renovating Magazine, and Event Afrique for sponsoring. For more news, kindly visit our website www.propertyexpress.org. You can also reach us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Property Express. This has been PA Live. My name is Nanaya Ochiribia. Have a good time.